Hey there, I'm Greg DePaul. This is video number 1. I'm going to tell you about assignment number 1 for sitcom writing number 1, which you're taking online. I guess I've taught it 3 or 4 times online. I've taught it 3 or 4 times in person. As you know by now, we use Modern Family very heavily. We're going to get into Modern Family. We're going to research Modern Family, and we're going to write in the voice of Modern Families. You're going to write Modern Family scripts or scenes for a Modern Family script that you're going to build towards the end of the course. Okay. First thing you do is you buy this. I think everyone's bought this by now. If you haven't bought it, buy it immediately. You can buy it used. You can buy an e-copy. I don't care how you do it to make it cheap. You can find it at the Strand. I think you can find it at Drama Bookshop on the west side, and McNally Jackson. Oh, NYU Bookstore, I'm pretty sure has copies because I did a book event there, and I think I put it on a list as a required text. Look at the syllabus. You haven't read the syllabus, read the syllabus, okay? You're responsible for it. Everything needs to come in on time, okay? It gets really complicated if you turn stuff in late because I do change the course of the class based on your work and how I see people writing and what they're getting and what they need more help with. I try to turn the class a little bit in the direction of the whole class and what everyone needs. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this for a second. You should have it, okay? If not, please go get it. You're going to use this. We're going to refer back to it a lot. I want you to use Bring the Funny, this book, as your primer on how to diagram. Oh, the only difference is these diagrams are for feature comedies. We're going to be diagramming sitcoms. Otherwise, it's the same. The diagramming methods are the same, okay? So this gives you like a dozen examples, okay? So make sure, I know you've probably already read it. If not, please read it. And if you have, look back at page 10. Look back at the stuff regarding diagramming on page 10, Trainwreck, the Amy Schumer movie. Look at diagramming using the words despite and but. You'll figure it out. You'll see that in that early portion of the book. Then look at page 114. Look at how We're the Millers is diagrammed, because you'll see in We're the Millers, it discusses storylines like when there's an ensemble. Okay, there's an ensemble. Modern Family's an ensemble. Okay, I want you to have all that in your head when you do the diagrams. Okay, look at chapter 6, the basic drama rules. We're going to come back to that over and over and over again in this course. And look at the it's only maybe it's 4 or 5 pages long. The bit in here about late point of attack. Find that, reread it, okay? That's all going to help you to do the early assignments, actually all the assignments, including the scene writing. You're going to need to be able to refer back to the book, okay? Here's your assignment, my friends. Okay, you're going to diagram the Modern Family pilot, which I will make available in Canvas if I haven't already done it. It's called My American Family. It's the pilot for the TV show Modern Family that we're researching, okay? Don't watch the show. I mean, you can watch it, but actually what they shot was a little bit different than what's on the page. I want you to get used to reading things on the page and diagramming and researching from the page, because you're a writer. Get used to looking at the page. Okay, it's not a course in TV directing or producing. It's a course in writing the script. Okay, and I'm going to help you do that, and you're going to do that through this course. So you're going to diagram Modern Family. I'll put this as an assignment on Canvas in the next hour. It's going to be no longer than 2 pages long. So if you have to cut things that seem small and irrelevant, you do that. Remember to stay away from, and again, this is covered in the book Bring the Funny, remember to stay away from passive descriptions of what characters do. A sentence that you might diagram might be Phil steals Claire's hairspray and convinces Jay that his name is Wendell. Okay, I just made that up. But that's a sentence that could describe an entire scene. Okay, and you would capitalize steals and you would capitalize convinces, because the exercise is all about understanding the story through action, through verbs. Okay, again, it's in Bring the Funny. If you have any questions, and you're going to diagram it, and you're going to show, and you're just going to put Act 1, Act 2. I think there's 3 acts in the pilot. Act 1 might be 3/4 of a page long or less. A line or 2, maybe 3 lines at most for each scene. Then you go Act 2, then Act 3. No longer than 2 single-spaced pages of you know, I don't know, 12 point typewritten page. You're going to send that to me as a PDF. Okay. And you're going to send it to DePaulG@newschool.edu. DePaulG@newschool.edu. And as you have questions in the beginning, you're always going to have questions. Email DePaulG@newschool.edu. I'll get right back to you because I want you to do this assignment correctly. When you do this right, it really helps you do it because we're going to diagram another half dozen scripts and then you're going to start writing stuff. But once we get diagramming down, we're going to diagram a bunch of stuff really quickly. It will help you understand story. It will help you understand this particular show, Modern Family. And it will most importantly get you to identify the action, the dramatic action in each scene. Dramatic action could be as simple as Greg undermines Bill at the dinner table by mocking him. The word undermine would be capitalized. The word mocking would be capitalized because we're stressing the action in the sentence. Or it could be something very overt, like you'd have an action movie like Greg destroys the monster with a gun. Destroys would be capitalized. Again, you're looking for the dramatic action. Okay? In this diagram that you're doing for the pilot, you don't need to use the words despite and but. You're going to do that in the second one I give you. This particular diagram, 2 pages, single-spaced max, is going to be turned into a PDF. Please put your name on it. And you're going to email it to me at DePaulG@newschool.edu by Sunday at noon. Okay? If you have a problem with that, email me in advance to say, you know, I'm attending 6 different funerals and I can't do the homework assignment. Okay, but otherwise, give it to me by Sunday. Email it to me Sunday at noon. If you're wrestling with it and you feel confused, okay, it's like this is the simplest. I got away with the shortest, simplest book. Like you can read this book in a long afternoon. So the answers are in here. But if this doesn't work, email me. Just ask me. I'm going to give you whatever answers you need. Okay? Is that all right? So email me with any questions. I'm going to put this assignment on Canvas. Look at the Canvas materials, files area for the script that you're going to diagram, and it becomes a 2-page assignment you're going to turn in by Sunday at noon. Okay? And even before that, I'm going to tell you what the next assignment is. Okay? Sounds good. I'll talk to you guys soon. Please email me with any questions.